Global Lab patch, January 19th, 2024, boys. Oh, what is that? Zoom it in. Looks like Dark Seekers, but it's not. It's kind of weird. Second Jetina PEN accessory and changes. Oh, we're getting the second Jetina PEN. Okay. The Old Moon Guild support system, where you can obtain pen accessories, will be reorganized into the first galactic empire. Sorry, I had to. It's just the way they phrased the sentence. You can more easily upgrade these exclusive accessories up to twice per family through the UI rather than through quests. And the exchange of these other accessories can also be done through the UI. Okay. Even if you're already working on your first accessory, our revamped system allows you to continue with the second. However, since it takes time to actually synchronize existing quests to the system, our official server update may take some time. So it's coming in December of 2029. Sweet, bro. Invent has featured creators. I didn't know Invent had featured creators. How do I get on there, bro? Okay. The Old Moon Guild support system, which allows you to obtain pen level accessories, has been reorganized. Old Moon Guild support, which was done through this quest, is now through a separate UI. Okay, good. The Old Moon has begun. This is way better, by the way. Make it way. They need to simplify this stuff, man. They need to simplify this stuff. Okay, the Old Moon has begun providing one additional pen item accessory to adventurers who have maintained a close relationship with the guild. I would consider myself very close with Jetina. Very close. Through the support of the Old Moon Guild, you can receive a total of 2 pen level accessories. Okay, how many times do we have to say this? New UI. You can hand over the accessory materials through the UI without completing daily repeat quests. Even if you're currently applying for the Old Moon Guild through Jetina, you can still continue the UI system from the current. Well, then how do you get this stuff, bro? What? How does this work? Let me do this. How are you getting this? If you're not doing dailies, how are you getting that stuff? Because don't the dailies give you that stuff? You just buy it? Oh, so there's you just pay 12 billion silver now. What a noob. No, it's just I did this like 4 years ago, dude. Buy from Klaus. Okay. All right, so wait, so all the daily shit that I did on my EU account is useless? Oh, me, dude. Oh, sick. I'm like 3/4 of the way there. Brutal. I will say, can't you get this stuff through Twitch drops? Can't you get this stuff through Twitch drops? I'm pretty sure you can by turning in the stuff. So guys, you just watch me all the time and you'll get your free pen accessory. I should put that in my title. Free Twitch drop pen accessory for watching this channel. It would go hard. It would go hard. Jetina pen accessory, selecting your accessory. Not this one. Let me help you guys. You have a choice between these two, and you can get 2 accessories. So pick both of one of those. Right? Twice. Okay. If you find yourself looking over here, you fucked up. You need to lift the flap of the VCR and pull your dick out. You're crazy. All right, so we do this. I think I'm gonna take the narc. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna take the narc. I'm gonna replace the pen crescent anyway with like an ominous ring. So like I don't really have another use for a pen crescent. I think the narc is like whatever. And then like on my EU account, I'll take 2 crescent rings. Jetina pen accessory, enhancing your accessories. Okay. Accessories selected in the Old Moon support UI can be enhanced to the next through materials. Your quantity of materials acquired for each enhancement is as follows. Okay, so you just have this stuff in your inventory and then you right click and it just uses it. Nice. Okay. That's easy. That's really simple. I like it. The tri-level accessories acquired for growth to existing pen level have changed from 500 Old Moon catalysts. Okay, so yeah, just Twitch drops, guys, and then just turn all that stuff in for Old Moon catalyst, and you get this basically for free. Except for the magical shard in the Yona fragments. When is this coming? December 2029. Jetina PEN Accessory, exchanging your accessory. In order to provide adventurers with a wide range of choices for the Old Moon Guild, the newly revamped UI allows you to change the type of accessory up to 4 times at no additional cost. Oh my god, you can change it back and forth and back and forth. A total of 4 free changes will be provided to all adventurers after the update, regardless of whether or not the new existing choice has been completed. Okay. Old Moon Guild support accessories can now be... Okay, yeah. Alright, so you could just exchange it through the UI, guys. It used to be you could only exchange it twice. Now you can exchange it 4 times because there are 2 accessories. So if you fuck up, they can fix it. W. As the Old Moon Guild system is reorganized, the following applies. The 40 types of quests there are for Burning Moonlight Blackstone Powder and Simple Alchemy formula for the Burning Moonlight Blackstone have been deleted. Oh, fun. Therefore, the above quests and items can no longer be ordered or acquired, and the ongoing quests will be abandoned. So it was all for nothing. Yay! I'm so glad I did like fucking 30 daily quests on EU. Oh god. Items required to enhance the Old Moon Guild support accessories will be deleted, and the items will be provided accordingly. Okay, so they're going to give you some compensation for your burning blackstones. Yeah, you're going to get some 2G gold bars, Yona fragments, 3 magic fragments, 10 Old Moon catalysts, and 100 blackstone weapons. So they're going to give you the stuff it took to craft it. It looks like back to you, basically. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Okay, so the Jetina PEN accessories just got a lot easier. This is a big W. Big W. Crystal changes, item simplification. Finally. Thank God. I've been waiting to buy my life scaling crystals for this moment right here. All of the different types of life scaling crystals, guys, are now simply 1 crystal, which is a big W change. Big W change. All we really care about are the mastery crystals, the EXP crystals. We don't really need those. I guess they'd be really good for, like, if you're trying to power level stuff. I guess it's worth having a set. So I honestly, I think it's worth having a set of both of them. These are great because they'll be available on the market too. And they'll be pretty popular. These will be pretty popular. I might even have a bunch of these laying around just because they're going to condense them into one. And so I'm going to have a bunch of them. This is going to be great for life skilling. This is a W. This is a big W. Just for mastery in general, everyone's mastery goes up off this. When updating the official server, the following applies. Depending on the type of number life vitality crystals you have for each life, you'll be received a simplified life vitality crystals and silver coins. Okay. The item value on the integration exchange, so that's the central market for each region, is calculated blah 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 on Friday. Okay. All right. Sweet. Awesome. The entire crystal removal is a big problem except for the life skilling crystals. On the official website, you can see all of the actual crystal names. It removes a lot of the playstyle like jump spam, but also the giant problem for red players. We need blue-green grade crystals for protection. Also, we cannot stack stats anymore to get any kind of useful stats in PvP.
Vinitmo just resubscribed for 16 months.
It's
Although
a patch
I'm
to
a
kill red
lurker
players.
and don't chat much,
It's a
I've always loved your content. Thank you for everything you do. Less than 3.
It's a giant problem. What do you think about it? So essentially, guys, yeah, here's all the deleted crystals that we just got to deleted crystals. They're deleting a lot of the useless crystals in the game. And I say useless, but so what this means, guys, for most people, these crystals don't matter at all. Okay? Nobody uses this stuff. The only players that really make use out of the vast majority of these crystals, save maybe 1 or 2 of them, like this one right here. But like the only people that really make use of this are red players. And you're like, well, why do red players use these crystals? Because players that run around with red karma all the time lose crystals when they die in PvP. Okay? And if they have no crystals and they die to a PvE mob, their gear downgrades. Okay, so they need cheap crystals. Basically all the time it's slotted into their gear, because when they die, they're going to lose a bunch of crystals, but it doesn't matter because they're cheap crystals, right? So this is really only a nerf to red players as a whole, but like really, I think the developers are kind of trying to simplify crystals in general. I agree with this change. W change. I would say that they should probably make it possible for a red player to exist via like condense all of these into one, you know, magic crystal. I don't know, magic crystal filler or something. I don't know. And it doesn't really give any stats, but like you can put it in your crystal slots and then you'll lose that instead of losing your stuff. That would be a fine change. But I'm going to be honest with you, based how the developers have treated red players in the past, they don't give a shit. They don't fucking care. The fact that this hurts red players, I almost guarantee that they're aware of it and they really do not give a shit. Just period dot. Because they don't want red players to really be a part of the game anymore. They've made that pretty clear. It's been like the punishments for being a red player have just gotten more severe in the past, and they just don't care. And I know that because the boat, like being a boat red player, has also gotten really severe. If you sink as a red boat player, your gear on your boat downgrades, which is really rough. Really, really rough. It's extremely expensive. So like they don't really care about red players. As far as simplifying this goes, this is a huge W. It makes crystals way less complicated for new players. I might even put out a crystal guide now that we're simplifying all this stuff that kind of goes over all the crystals in the game for new players. Which would be pretty sweet. But like, this is just a huge W change to everyone except red players, and the developers don't really care about red players. Should they? Probably. Absolutely. They should put some filler crystal in that allows red players to slot stuff in without actually losing their gear. But like, I'm sure that red players will find an alternative of some kind. I'm curious what they're going to do with Abandoned Iron Mine. Abandoned Iron Mine, like, this is where you got this stuff. Like, AIM used to have basically like the elites at Abandoned Iron Mine in Medaya would like drop crystals guaranteed every single time, and so like it was actually really useful for getting like blackstone powder, for example, because you could grind them up into blackstone powder and get them really fast. Nobody really uses that anymore, but like I'm wondering if they actually thought of it. The types of items required to proceed to chapter 3 in the volume of the Thieves Dictionary of everything have been changed from 5 to 3. Okay, so they're just kind of adjusting stuff. Contents of the boxes have changed. Yeah, so they're just changing. Yeah, the name of the crystal box where magic power is felt has been changed to Crystal Box of Infinite Magic. Okay, so that's probably Abandoned Iron Mine. Yeah, so they're just kind of adjusting stuff like alchemy recipes and stuff to basically compensate for the fact that they're removing all these crystals here. Blackstone powder is only useful for making Caphras faster. No, I mean, blackstone powder makes everything faster. It is what it is. Okay, so you're going to get your silver back for all of the crystals that you have. All of the crystals you already have, you're going to get your silver back for. Jinban Wan magic crystals. Black magic crystal Hystria. Among the effect of the Jinban Wan Hystria crystal, the max stamina effect has been changed. Okay. Oh, so you're getting way more stamina. So the Jinban Wan Hystrias are going to give you like a stupid amount more stamina. Like a lot more. It's also going to give you move speed and carrying weight. No one's going to give a shit. Yeah, nobody cares about this unless you're at like a really low end spot. if you're at a low end spot, I'll be honest with you, these actually might be worth like grabbing. Like if you're a Mewa or a Musa, or even if you're just grinding a low end spot as a DK or whatever, just throw a few of these in your gear, and then you can just dash basically infinitely around your low end spot. You know what I mean? Aren't those okay for T1 nodes? And does T1 also cap stamina? No, T1 does not cap stamina as far as I'm aware. So they're okay for T1 node wars. Yes, they're fine. Okay. Dim magic crystals. Okay, so these have been simplified. And now you just get life EXP. So all the dim magic crystal, like gathering, fishing, hunting, cooking, alchemy, processing, whatever, are all just one now. It's all just dim magic crystal life EXP. W. Dim magic crystal combat has now been deleted. Yeah, because that's useless. It's a completely useless item because the whatever the other thing, Kydex crystal exists, and they give those away like candy. Sweet. Infinite crystal grade change. The grade of the following infinite magic crystal items has changed from blue to yellow grade. As the infinite magic crystal was changed to yellow, each item could no longer be crafted through alchemy. Ah, I see. So now you can't craft them through alchemy either. Lost crystal piece. World boss loot. Okay. You can wear 6 dim now also. Oh, that's good. But for alchemy EXP? Yeah, it's fine, but why not just get it? Honestly, we're getting a full set of these. I'm not messing with the dim crystals. We're going full set of both of those. Just easy peasy. It's free real estate, bro. Okay, so that's the dim changes. This is this. Lost crystal world boss loot. Okay, when defeating the next world boss, a lost crystal piece has been added. All right, what does this do? When opening a piece of a crystal that has lost its light, one of the following items has been obtained according to a specified probability. So it's a rolly box. Crystal of infinite magic experience, skill, restore vitality, and then infinite magic crystal, mental power recovery, increased energy, and increased dive time. Interesting. Okay. All right, so some really big crystal changes, guys, on the global labs. Oh, South Ulukita zone. The road to southern Ulukita, hidden in the wild sandstorms of the wilderness, has been opened. The southern region of Ulukita is a land of cold winds, different from the coarse sand dust scorching sunlight that surrounds Ulukita. That's weird. There is a legend-like story growing around the Knights of Dawn who disappeared from Calpheon in the past, and the descendants stayed there. Are you shitting? Just another quest line? First of all, how? What? We're talking about this region, right? Like this area right here. This is what we talking about. I guess this makes sense. This is all snowy and stuff. So like, I guess I could see it. I guess I could see it. It's just weird to have a desert right next to, ecologically speaking, it no make much sense. But like, you also have the same thing going on right. You also have the same thing going on right here. I guess this is where the dungeon is. No, I guess this is fine. This is acceptable. Okay, so new quest line. Ooh, that looks cool. Israhed Plateau. A new grind zone, the Israhed Plateau, has been added to the Ulukita region. Ooh, fancy. Looks like Hex Tech. It does look kind of like Hex Techy. Recommended stats: 310 AP, 420 DP. Unknown weapons that have been guarding the plateau for an incalculable amount of time have been discovered. The largest of them, the Sicarion, is believed to serve as an arc to store powers for weapons. Some scholars claim that this more powerful energy could be used in reverse, but no one has actually attempted to test it. When you say scholars, major loot, Kabua's artifact, Flame, Kabua's Fragment, Emperor of Resonance, Sealed Black Magic Crystal. Okay. So this is like an option instead of Darkseeker's Retreat, basically. This is like another option. The main loot of the plateau is the Kabua artifact in the Flame of Resonance. Compared to the Darkseeker's Retreat, this zone has a lower probability of obtaining embers of resonance, but is characterized by a higher probability of obtaining Kabua fragments. Okay, so you're going to get less embers and more Kabua fragments. Unlike the Darkseeker's Retreat's mechanic of moving around and killing hordes of monsters, in the plateau, you focus your battles in one of the Sicarion as the standard. Adventurers aiming for the loot in Darkseeker's Retreat will be provided with new options to refresh their play patterns, while being able to obtain loot through other types of combat than Darkseeker's Retreat. Okay. All right. That's fine. Darkseeker's Retreat changes. Okay. A change has come to the Darkseeker's Retreat. This change is an update that focuses on removing inconvenient elements. In the process of killing monsters and moving to the next group, the inconvenience of monsters remaining in the process has been resolved, allowing you to continue grinding more smoothly. What does that mean? Engulfed artifacts began to appear throughout Darkseeker's Retreat. Engulfed artifacts no longer wreak havoc on nearby dark minions. No, we like that. Sealed relics have been changed so that when Growing Ember appears, the sealed relic does not appear together. Okay. Thick Darkness. Thick with a K, boys. As an engulfed artifact gave off powerful energy, the dark followers of resentment and punishment disappeared, leaving behind thick darkness. The thick darkness that appears at a location of the screaming darkness followers summons the resentment and punishing darkness followers at the start of battle. This is weird. This is a weird translation. The thick darkness has been described in 3 stages, and as a higher stage, the more followers are summoned. Okay. Due to the thick darkness that has fallen, additional followers of the Dark Scream have appeared to place where the dark followers of resentment and punish have disappeared. Okay. I like thick. Yeah, it's very strange translation. All right, so they're changing the event at Darkseeker's Retreat, is what I'm gathering from this. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening here, guys. The translation is really scuffed. Like, this is really, really weird. Dark follower resentment punishment. I'll read it, but I don't understand. The hidden resentment darkness of punishment followers have been changed to be summoned from thick darkness. The amount of damage inflicted by the followers of the resentment, the darkness of punishment summoned in. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. It's not very clear, but there are pictures, which is strange. Eternal dark followers. The group of followers who appear to be appear due to dark energy of the energy dark follower has changed to appear more quickly. I mean, normally Inven kind of nails the translation. My guess is that it was so scuffed that Inven couldn't even translate it properly. So, like, I don't know, guys. It's just a Darkseeker's Retreat rework? And, like, the event is changing too? Anders gave a good example in his video.
Hey everyone, my name is Anders, and today we are going to go over this week's test server update for Black Desert. It is getting a slight revamp, so now you will see each pack is under a red seal of sorts with 2 of the larger mobs already spawned. When you attack those monsters, more mobs will spawn and you will then grind as normal. Drop rate and trash loot have been tweaked, as well as Agris consumption. Agris can be used on all mobs except the new elite. So the way it seems to work, again, this is limited testing. I had an instance where as I was killing a pack, I got a message that some followers have spawned, I killed them, and then nothing else happened. So what can happen, I imagine, is more waves of monsters can spawn, as far as I can tell, and then one of those spawns can be the new elite at a random chance. If you kill the elite, you will then get a guaranteed Kabua fragment. The old Ember event also still spawns, but they have made it unclear as to what exactly has changed with it, mainly.
So even Anders can't translate it. He doesn't even know what the fuck it means, dude. Like, no one knows what the hell is going on. He says it's unclear. I've never heard Anders be like, yeah, I don't really know.
From, again, limited testing and reading the notes, it seems like Darkseeker's Retreat has been revamped, but just to be less annoying to grind with this new update. For example, you won't have that one mob left over with a little bit of health to impede you from grinding smoothly pack to pack. Seems fine to me. Seems like a good change. We'll see on live servers. Now on to...
Okay. All right. That's fine, I suppose. Here's Anders' video if you guys want to take a look. He legitimately had to go into the global labs to test this because he did. I guarantee you, he also didn't understand the translation, and he still doesn't understand what the hell this means either. Like that's how rough this translation is. But okay, they've reworked Darkseeker's Retreat. Okay, sweet. God bless Anders, bro. Maybe Bro Bear will be on soon. I don't think it's like he speaks fluent Korean. Anders is very good at translating stuff. It's just not clear. I think the bigger problem is that it's just not clear. Damage numbers, yeah. Global Labs has damage numbers. Miraculous fish tank changes. Oh boy, the quest to obtain the miraculous fish tank at the Water Palace has been changed as follows. It's been changed to proceed with a general quest rather than a weekly quest, and the quest goal has been changed as follows. Talk to Dorio existing. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, whatever. So they're changing a little bit of the fish tank. Nobody cares. What's the Alpaca mount quest changes? The priorities, guys. The daily quest for the Fuzzy Alpaca acquisition quest has been removed and changed to a normal quest. This quest can be completed at level 50 or higher by the Shy class. All right, sure. All right, fine. When defeating a guild leader, the Tangled Stone of Thought has been changed to no longer be obtained. What? Accordingly, the alchemy formula Tangled Stone of Thought has been deleted. What? If you already own the Tangled Stone of Thought, you can exchange it for Crystal of Infinity Magic skill through the dugout. What? Even Anders didn't cover it, bro. Yeah, I have no idea what that means, guys. That's like really weird. Hey, I'm new to Black Desert. Just started on a Wusa and claimed the Pegasus and have a free accessory. Oh, and the free accessory, but I don't like it too much. When I delete her to create a new seasonal character, will I get... Do not delete her. Holy shit. Don't delete character. That is stupid. Don't do that. Just make a new character and make it a seasonal character. You can make multiple seasonal characters. Do not delete your character. Just graduate the previous seasonal, graduate the Wusa, and then make a new seasonal character. All right. Well, I get to claim the Pegasus mount and the pen accessory again. You will still have access to your old pen accessory, and then on your new character, you can claim another pen accessory. Okay, so when you say pen accessory, it concerns me because like you should have gotten the necklace, right? And that's what you got, right? So you have a pen necklace, and then you're gonna get a pen belt the next time you graduate. There you go. It's for guild bosses. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Nor do I care. Monster changes. All right, this looks like Dekia Achman. The issue where the attack range and display of some of the following world bosses would appear quickly has been improved. Okay, so they improved the world boss stuff. Some of the terrain in Achman Temple has been removed as so. Oh, as shown. Okay, so Achman's easier to grind now. They should have removed this terrain like years ago. Trunks, no problem, buddy. All right, so they moved it. Sweet. Quest changes. All right, whatever. Mount changes. Background NPC. Scholar class changes. Scholar. All the healing effect reduction effect icons, which were passive effect for one giant leap, have been improved to be displayed in the debuff box. Okay. The issue where the passive effect one giant leap skill, which was the reduction in all healing effects, was also applied to regular players who were not allies or enemies, has been corrected. Okay. Bro, I don't know why it's taking them so long to fix Scholar's damage, but hopefully they understand that class doesn't do any damage. 0 damage in PvP. But okay, that's the global lab patch changes, boys. I'm sorry that some of the translation on this stuff is really bad, guys. It's not Invent's fault. That's just them doing a poor description of like Dark Seekers in this case. But it looks like we're getting new Ulukita grind zone. Lots of crystal changes. Lots of simplification on like old items and crystals and stuff. And then your Jetina second pen accessory is on the global labs here.